Good morning, everybody. It is February 16th, 8:25 a.m. We got some PPI. We got some news today. Let's just check this out real quick. Looks like we have building permits, core PPI month over month. We're looking at previous point one. They're looking for a rise of point two, the forecast point three. Housing starts, we're looking at initial jobless claims, a big mover. Previous was 196, they're forecasting 200. We also have Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. We have Philly Fed Employment. We have PPI month over month. That it came in last time negative zero point 0.4. They're expecting positive zero point 0.4. Okay. Will this be a mover? I don't know. Currently, the Nasdaq, the ES, the Russell are all experiencing a pretty decent sell. Just broke a key demand zones. So very interesting. This market just is undecided. This news will be coming out in approximately 3 minutes. We can look over. Let's see here. Let's see what we can look over here in the meantime, right? Well, we always got the trusty watch list, of course. I'm just gonna get this situated for you guys. And we are just range bound, boy. Let's look at this list here, watch list. We can concentrate on. We got the VIX up 3.73%. We have Bitcoin up 1.42, crudes up 0.2. We have the dollar is pretty much flat, down 0.21. Dow's down 0.29. 10-year yields down slightly, but it's up 3.9. ES down 0.46. The Russell down 0.54. The Nasdaq down 0.56. Now, let's go into some leaders and laggards, okay? Not much a leader here. BABA up 0.7, not much of a leader, right? Let's go to laggards. Snow down 1.31%. And AMD, Nvidia down 1.4%. Coin, all of a sudden, down 1.93%. Now, why is that, right? When Bitcoin's up, well, coin just got a downgrade and falling even more as I'm speaking, okay? And Nvidia has downgrade, so that's going to bring semis down lower. Simply play AMD, okay? Let's look at the other stocks. J&J down to 159. That's at a key level. It's up 0.27%. Not much leaders there. Let's see. The biggest laggard on the board is Roblox. Roblox had earnings and it just got an upgrade, but it's down 1.84%. Okay. Sectors, let's see here. Nothing positive to speak of. Biggest losers, this is not going to come as a surprise. Communication and technology. Right? Let's move over to this. Let's move over to this news. And I will put the ES up here. And it's just cracked through, like I said, a key demand zone. But this market is just not showing its hand. This is going to be very key when these numbers come out. So let's go to the. We got about 40 seconds. Let's go to this chart. All right, now this demand zone was key yesterday. We just lost it, and the news hasn't come out yet. Okay, broke a kind of a trend line too. So, now the news is about to pop. Here we go, and I will flash back to the news to see the numbers. Let's see the movement. Oh Lord, look at that push down. Got a little excited there, huh? Okay. Oh Lord. Let's see. Oh. Oh Lord. That is really not good for the producer price index. Okay, let's check it out. So we were expecting an increase zero point 0.4. We got a zero point 0.7. That's month over month. Now the core, we expected zero point 0.3. We got zero point 0.5. Hence the move down. Algos know that that's a bad number. All right. Now initial jobless claims hasn't hit. Here it is. Initial jobless claims weaker than expected. Philly Fed manufacturing a lot weaker than expected. Minus 24.3, expected minus 7.4. But these numbers right here, these PPI numbers, man, and where did we go? Where did we go? Everybody knows I love my most traded prices. Look where we are. Look where it hit. Most traded price of this year, most traded price of this week, and of the month. That's the level. That's the tipping point in the market, okay? We break this and hold under, I told you guys, we could be looking for at least here and then go down to here. This is not a good sign for the market, okay? This is showing inflation is sticky as sticky. Sticky as can be. All right. This is really what we have to watch for. Break this level, come down to this support. It's no bueno. Okay? Let's see if these algos can push this through this level. Now let's just really quickly look what the Nasdaq's doing. See where the Nasdaq went, right? It went right to the most traded price of yesterday and of the week. Right there. Okay, here's the area that if you're a bull, you want to defend this area right here. Most traded price of the year, most traded price of the month. Okay, this whole area, you wanted to hold above it to go like this, but see, you're getting some profit taking. Let's see if this goes like this, then we're doing this. But we hold above this, it's bullish. Really have to see what the market has in store, because if you're getting up today, okay, and you're long, okay, you're not going to be too happy. All right. Now, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I did it again. All right. I'll rehash this really quickly what I just said. This is for the Nasdaq. I'm sorry. Let's go back to the Nasdaq. That's the ES. Just so I can show you on a candlestick chart what I was doing. I apologize. I didn't have it up. I am so sorry. Just all I was saying was it came down to here. Most traded price of the week and the month. This is the first line of defense. It's getting defended, right? Then you have the last leg of defense is the most traded price of the month and the year of this year. Okay. So this is first defense. This is second. So this is number one. This is two. You hold above it. If we can hold above it, that's good for the bulls. Okay. If we break this, move down, break this, hold under, that is a win for the bears, and we're probably going to move lower. That's all I'm showing. Okay, I wanted to make sure I gave you that. I'm going to get more into this and just reiterate it later, but I just wanted to show that. So we can see. We have to see what's going to happen here. Okay. So now we're going to move over to the daily charts. And the range is insane here. Okay. Look at this. It is just, we're waiting. We're just coiling for a breakout, boy. And we just don't know who's going to win. Okay. Just got to push lower. We just got a strong push lower right now. Just now. I have to go back to this just to show everybody this. We just got a strong push lower in the ES. Now we were just here. It just went poof, pushed right back down. We're at the lows in the NASDAQ as well. All right. Let's see if it gets more momentum down, because if it does, there it goes. There it goes. The NASDAQ's moving lower too. Okay. Here we go. If we can break this setting up a whole new structure, and this is even more tasty for a short, just because this is the ES, right? ES closed at the highs and went up higher. So people were long here. The market closed here, so if anybody's long, their positions are here. Right? You're getting up and you're seeing this. What do you think they're going to do? Dump their positions. This is going to scare everybody who's long. It's going to dump. Look at this. We're cutting through it. We're cutting through this level. You should see a big move. If we get down to here with some more momentum, you're going to see a move into this demand zone. That is a really strong just move that just happened. So let's see what the NASDAQ really quickly. Remember the last leg of defense. So we're in number one here, NASDAQ. This is the most traded price of the yesterday and the most traded price of the week. We just pierced through it, but we're not done yet. We got our last leg of defense is here. You start to see it here, that is going to be not good. So you need this is, and we have a demand zone here, so we could get a pop. This is the key right now, right here in the NASDAQ. Very, very, very key. This could be. This market's nuts, so I can't say this is definitive, but if you just have to think about this. Everybody did this, and that news just came out, and now we're doing this. If we go like that, I mean, it's gonna be monumental. Okay. All right. I'll keep you guys updated with that. Let's move over to this daily chart. We're in a range, nothing to report really of what I just said. Okay. Just to give you a perspective, yesterday we closed at 413.98. We're currently at 410.85. So we're here. We're like close to the lows. Not at the lows, but close to them of yesterday's lows. Okay. Qs. We broke a trend line yesterday, right? But where's the Qs now? 306. They're right here. Price is right here in this candle. Okay. Now let's look at our triple-headed monster. What is it telling us? Well, TNX is almost. Look, you got a doji candle. If we start to move, like I said, pushed up here. If we start to push 3.8, We're right now at 3.8. We start to push 3.9. That's going to make us definitely scare the equity market, right? And the inverted yield curve. I mean, I think the 6 month T bill was just 5% interest. So that's very important. Dollar. Look where we're at. In this top of this range, this resistance here. Could we move up to 104? Not good for equities, okay? All right. Let's see if those levels hold. Right now they're holding. Definitely not going to give a lot of confidence to buyers. Okay. All right. We looked at that. Now let's look at our market profile. All right. Just give me 1 second. I'll hit you with the watch list. You can see the difference in just when I spoke before. Look at that coin down 3%. Nvidia down more than 2. Snow down almost 2. AMD, right? Very weak. Roblox even down more. Qualcomm. So lots changed from that news. Now look, semis are down 1% in the sectors. Tech is down in 0.83, so not good, right? Okay, we're starting to push through those levels, guys. We're gonna go and see that in the market profile. Alrighty. So this is the ES, only real-time trading hours. Okay. We can see most traded price of the week here. Most traded price of the month here. We got most traded price of the week 41.45. Most traded price of the month around 41.25. Okay. So we closed above it, which is bullish yesterday. Okay. But the ES wasn't as strong as the Nasdaq yesterday. All right. Now let's look at to what. Now, what did we have yesterday as well? We had a very prominent POC. Just means the point of control had a lot of time spent here. So I mean, one of my trades was going to be to target that, but now that this gap's not the gap, but like now that this we're way back down to the into the range, should change things a little bit. So let's look at the ES now. You can see we push lower through that key level. Okay. If we could sustain down here, watch. I would expect if we push into this demand zone to get a pop. But if we can't break it, you got to short it. But let's look at these levels together, okay? And you can see something very clear here right off the bat that gets me even why this move is even pushing lower. Okay, look at all the volume up here overnight. Look at that. Once this news came out, this is all single prints now. They just got destroyed. These overnight longs. Boom. Okay. They just got friggin' liquidated. So powerful that we went through the most traded price of the week, the most traded price of the month. All right. Now, like I said, this is key. Stay below here is bearish. If we go back into this area, that's a chop zone. You're going to get chopped to pieces. But let's just look at our overnight high, our overnight low, yesterday's high, yesterday's low. We're underneath the most traded price from yesterday, and we're underneath the key most traded price of the week, most traded price of the month. Okay. Now look at this profile. Very beautiful bell curve. You can't get any more balance than this. This is, ay, ay, ay. I am so sorry. I'm off my game today. Jesus. All right. To reiterate what I was saying before. Okay, to reiterate it. Most traded price of the week, most traded price of the month. Okay. I was saying before, look at all the volume here, up at the longs, up at the overnight. Look at how much volume here. News came out, they all got liquidated. Now we have single prints that's formed in the overnight. Okay. And what I, look at that. Look at that. We're almost at yesterday's lows now. Okay. We're almost at yesterday's lows. I didn't go to the VIX, but the VIX is back up to 19.56. All right. So what I was saying earlier, what you want to see is, I believe we should get a pop in from this demand zone. We should get some type of pop. And what I'm saying is, what I'm going to look for is some type of, we move in here and everybody thinks lower, which you don't want to. You want to get that pop, but you want to get that pop almost somewhere in here where it can't get above this level, and then you short it. And this is the 20 simple moving average on a daily, and then you're going to want to probably target this negative VPOC right there. All right, so that naked VPOC is 40.85. That just means it's a past most traded price of the day. That never. Oh, we're getting pushed. This is okay, guys. Now we're below. Now we're officially below yesterday's low. Look, it just popped into this demand zone. Now look, you're getting a pop already. You're getting a little pop up. Okay. What I was saying earlier too is, if we pop above this and we start to get into this area, that is chop city. That is chop suey in here. You don't want to be in here. You don't want to enter trades in here. That is a chop suey. All right. So what I'm looking for is what I just showed you. So the only two things to look at today. We're already in this demand zone. We're gapping lower right now. Okay. Gap along right now into the demand zone. I expect to get some type of pop. Now, if we stay down here, we're going to be about 80% net long now in the overnight. And we have single prints. We're starting to push. We're pushing lower. Okay. So, but what I'd like to see in this 20-day simple moving average is right here. I believe. And we're pushing now, boy. That VIX is going towards 20. Okay. Here's the pop. We got single prints. Okay. This is where I want to be clear here. And we got the 2 standard deviation monthly VWAP band right here with 20-day simple moving average right here. I think we even could pierce it and push up. Now, this is the key. You got 2 push-ups you can go to. You can go to yesterday's lows and see if there's gonna be resistant, and then you can short to this naked VPOC. Or, okay, that's one now that we're gapping lower, but still we have a lot of time till the market opens. Or you wait for this pop, okay, because what's going to happen is shorts are going to start to cover a little bit down here, and you could get a little pop. And I think this pop, if it hits in here, would be tasty, and we can't get above it and we come back through it, that's a short. You target, and then you target whatever the overnight low is. I don't know, but you could target even this 20 simple day moving average at 41, just say 4100, and then see if you get farther moved down. That's what I'm looking for. Now, we talking bulls, right? So bullish is we hold this level, come down, people try to get short, nope, make a move up, hit here. This is why I said you got to be very careful with the long. And pop. To me, I don't want to get chopped up in here. I'd have to be really, really confident in the market strength. I'd need to see actually up here, and then I would think about getting long. That's really what I'm looking at today. Now, this all could change because this could fly up here, right in this chop suey, chop city. Okay, that would change. But right now, that's what I'm looking at. And you really want to see if this emotion. These are all singles. Okay, single prints. You really want to see if this has holding power. Because if you just get super selling here, profit taking and buying, we're going to clean these singles right up. But I don't think that will be easy with these big levels. Okay, let's go over to the NASDAQ. Let's look at that picture. NASDAQ, real-time trading hours, right? Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Here's our big levels here you need to defend. Okay, here's the big levels that you need to defend. And we made, just higher highs, higher lows. Looking good, right? Well, let's look at where we are now. I feel like yep, we're just pushed down lower. Okay. Now, remember the big defense line I talked to you about? We already beat this one. That was defense number 1. Price is right here in the NASDAQ. Here's defense number 2. So 1 was taken. Here's 2. Actually, a cleaner setup in the NASDAQ. Why? Because you have overnight lows here. You have yesterday's lows here. And you have currently, right now, the overnight lows here. And talk about confluence. Most traded price of the year. Most traded price of the month. Right here. So not only are you going to take out longs that got long in here, you're going to hurt everybody who's traded this over the last month and the week. Okay? So, look what happened here. Let's take a look. Supply zone. Overnight went into the supply zone. There's the high of the overnight. Here's the current overnight low. Here's yesterday's high. Here's yesterday's low. We closed at the highs. Big volume again in the overnight. They got taken out. Single prints. Okay. Same plan. I think actually the NASDAQ's a cleaner setup. And we have that beautiful market, that beautiful profile. Look at that symmetrical bell curve. Okay. Let's go with our plans today. Gonna be the same type of plan. And you guys can use these levels like I do too. You can use these levels to trade stocks against it too. Nasdaq breaks this. Take the weakest stock on the board. Right now, you got Coin, Nvidia, and Snow, and AMD. You can short those. Okay, and just use this as your your barometer, which you should do anyway. Okay. So, this is what I'm looking for: a break. Okay, now could a break and just go? Could. But my hope is to get a break and retest to short. That's what I'm really looking for. Now, the long is a little easier if this market's nuts. and we just break it and you come back up through it and do higher lows and start to build value above, well, you're probably going to want to go long. All right. So very interesting. Bad news for the market. Um, I'm sorry for the mishaps with my charting. Hopefully, not too many people were live while I was doing that. I don't even think anybody was really watching that. But it's good for whoever didn't, because then they could just fast forward that, because I do review it. So this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking at. Hope everybody that made sense to everybody. Give me a comment, like, or subscribe. Share with your other trading friends. Stay green today. Be patient today. And might have this big move come about us again. All right, we're coiling. It's a coiling spring. Let's see if we can get a big move down, or like I said, you reverse it, and that's the next move higher. Let's see. All right. All right, everybody have a good day today. I'll see everybody tomorrow, and I will update later if there's something to know. All right. See you guys.